Hey everybody, I have been messing around with Computation Layer for just a few weeks, and I'm no expert. By any means am I an expert. So I just wanted to put a video out there for those who may be like, I don't even know where to start, and show you where I began and how to do this. So the first thing I'm going to show you is how to make a card sort. And then once the students have everything correct, it will tell them that they are correct. Okay? So we opened up a custom Desmos activity here, and we're going to make a card sort. So these over here are called the components. So I'm going to pick down here at the bottom a card sort, and I'm just going to make whatever here. So we'll keep it real simple. So here, this one says 2 plus 2. This one says 4. This one says 3 plus 3. This one says 6. Okay? So you put your card sort in, whatever you're doing there, and then you want to make the answer key. So 2 plus 2 goes with the 4, and 3 plus 3 goes with the 6. I've made my answer key. Okay. Now, the next thing you're going to do is name your card sort. So typically what I do is, for card sorts, I name them sort, and then I name them after the screen number. And this is screen 1. However, that might change. Like if you start moving your screens around, that's going to get pretty messy. So just be aware of that. So you need to name it. Now what we're going to do is, over here, we're going to click on this symbol, and you can see that it's over here as well. That's where you can put in the computation layer. For this, we're going to use that button. Okay, the first thing we're going to do is, I want it to determine if what the students do matches my answer key. So I'm going to come up with a variable here, and I'm just using what they had in the computation layer, like owner's manual, if you will. And they called it match. You can call it whatever you want. Equals. So I named mine sort 1, and you'll see once you start to type it in, it pops up. If you press the tab button, it will take it. Dot. And now here, I want it match key. That source is already showing up. Okay, so there we go. Match will be when my sort equals the key. So when the card sort that the students do matches the key, then match happened. So whatever I called match happened. All right, now I'm going to come up with another variable name. Again, I'm stealing this from the computation layer page, and they called it complete. So I'm going to say this variable happens. Now this is an if-then statement, but they use when otherwise. So when this up here happens, so when the card sort matches the key, we've nicknamed that match. So when match happens, I will want it to give some kind of feedback to the students. So you can type yes, because my question will be like, is this correct? And then this will give the answer of yes. Otherwise, if their card sort does not answer the key, I want it to say no. Okay, so that's all in the background now, but I still need it to deliver this to the students. So I'm going to make a subtitle. And what I want the subtitle to say is, are you correct? And then I want this variable to happen. So in order to get that variable, we're going to do $, curly brackets, type it in, oh, it's popping up there for me, and then close my quotes so that I know it's going to happen. So let's just check it out. So I'm going to click done here and preview. So this is what it will look like for the students. And right now you can see that they're not right. Correct? No, you're not correct. Let me try this. 2 plus 2 is 6. 3 plus 3 is 4. Come on. Nope, still not correct. Okay, let me try this. Yes, now I'm correct. So you can keep it like that, but I like to use emojis so you can make it a little bit more fun here. So instead of yes, so I'm on a Mac here, so Control Command Space, and I'm gonna pick one of my, so it'll give them the green check mark if they're right, and if they're not done yet, you can do the red X, or a sad face, or whatever. I guess I'll just go with the red X, and you can see what that looks like then. So it's a red X, and I like the color with the emojis. I think it's just more obvious than the yes, no thing that's happening. Okay, so that is how you make a card sort, and you let the students know if they're right or wrong. Also, I do want to point out here in the preview, this up here is something only the teacher can see. So if you didn't do that whole subtitle thing, you would be the only one who could see if they're correct. Notice how it's an X right now, but as soon as I do this, changes to a check mark. So when you're looking at your dashboard, you would see either checks or X's on what the students are doing. All right, there you go. Enjoy.